Hello, my angels. It's me, Lord Nicolina, and welcome to a special episode of Angel Rise. This episode I actually teased for you guys at the end of the last episode. For those of you who haven't checked it out yet, I'll pop a link on the screen right here so you can check it out. And as a side note, everyone, I'm actually recording this on National Best Friends Day. So I wish all of you a happy National Best Friends Day. Whoever your best friend or best friends may be, tell them that you appreciate them. Share your love with them. Share how you truly feel towards them. Because they have a positive impact on your life stronger than you can possibly imagine. And that's exactly the topic of this episode. However, I'm not going to be talking about friendship in general. I'm going to talk about one friendship I have that has honestly been one of the most meaningful friendships of my life. So without further ado, let's get into it. The friendship in question that I'm going to talk about in this episode is with someone by the name of Kestrel. She and I met on November the 10th, 2020 as our Rosalina OCs on Instagram. Around the time we met, I only knew Kestrel as Kestrelina, which was the name of their Rosalina OC. And this was also around the time I was dropping out of college. I was scheduled to drop out of college on the 13th, which was a Friday. So the 10th was a Tuesday. So basically I had 3 days before I officially dropped out. Anyways, so I was scrolling through Instagram, and that's when I first came across Kestrel's profile as their Rosalina OC. And I thought right away, another Rosalina OC? I'll make sure to greet them with open arms. So without hesitation, I got to work on a drawing of Kestrelina, Kestrel's Rosalina OC, along with my Rosalina OC, which is Nicolina. And then I posted it just a couple hours later, and immediately, Kestrel fell in love with it. Within a month after I met them, Kestrel and I became close rather quickly, since we interacted as our Rosalina OCs frequently, and played video games online with each other. And I also discovered around that time that Kestrel too had autism. The moment I heard that, I thought to myself, how many people with autism am I going to know? Moving ahead now 2 months into the friendship. This is where the first indication of how deep my friendship with Kestrel was going to get came up. This was also around the time of my January 2021 social media break. And I was checking in for a day just to see how everyone was doing before I made a full return. So anyways, I was talking with Kestrel on that day, and I explained to them how I was feeling. And there was one thing she said to me that stood out. And that was that she wished nothing but the best for me. Right then and there, I knew she understood what I was going through. And that she wanted me to get all the help that I can get. Then, about 2 weeks later, on my 20th birthday, I was going through my social media checking all the birthday wishes that I've received. Then came the one from Kestrel. And what she said in their wish to me blew me away. What she said in the wish was that I was someone who could take away their fear of male figures and religion. And I thought to myself when I first saw it, we've only been friends for 3 months. Have I already made that big of an impact on your life? Little did I know, that was true. As over a month later, I decided to make a comic series that included our Rosalina OCs plus Tylerina's Rosalina OC. That series being Galaxy Girls, the comic series. Since our OCs were all Rosalina OCs, and it was something that has stuck well in our friendship since I created it. It even went as far as Kestrel making their own cover art of it, since she loved the series so much as I did making it. Then, over a month after that, came without a doubt the biggest moment in our friendship. My Daisy OC, Nicole Daisy, plus Kestrel's Peach OC, Kestra Peach, became a romantic couple. Considering I'm not keen on a real-life romance, this came as an absolute shock to me. Regardless of how I felt, I realized in that moment our friendship was at unexpected heights, skyrocketing every single second. Quickly afterwards, our OCs became a family. Bigger and bigger the more OCs we created. It went as far as us role-playing as our OCs on a frequent basis. Going as far as saying things like, I promise to stay with you. You're the bestest friend I know. And even, I'm proud of you. Those lines ring true to me. Because it felt like I wasn't just role-playing with Kestrel. It felt like I was right there with them, talking to them. I felt in an instant that our friendship was getting more and more special. And it would get even more special as time went on. Because in November 2021, about 7 months after Nicole Daisy and Kestra Peach became a romantic couple, Kestrel and I made another OC romance. This time, it was between the OCs that we first met each other with, Nicolina and Kestrelina. I honestly think that this friendship would honestly be the most unbreakable friendship I ever had. Like, things were going so smoothly. However, there have been times where I felt my friendship with Kestrel has been tested. Sometimes whenever I make a piece of artwork or an edit of Kestrel's OCs or my own OCs, I often feel that she would get mad at me because I didn't know if what I made would sit well with them. And this was, based on the type of artwork or edit I was making. But something in my heart told me, she enjoys being around you, Nicolina. I bet she would love almost everything you make. I took that phrase to heart, knowing that Kestrel loves making edits of their OCs and my OCs, as well as the same for me. Because I know we hang out quite a bit, and though we may not talk as much, it still makes me feel like whenever we talk, that it's the last time we will ever talk. This was further exemplified when I told my abuse story to them. I told it to them through my comic Fragile Love. And right as I was about to finish uploading it, that's when Kestrel pitched in and knew something was up. I admitted to Kestrel that I was indeed abused online, and she honestly felt bad for what I went through. She understood as well, as she had suffered something similar when she was young. I knew in that moment she was going to be there for me no matter what the circumstances were. Even if a conflict would have come upon them or myself. Through the ups and downs of our friendship, Kestrel and I have become closer and closer every single day. She's also made me realize that I can have online friends, as I was pretty skeptical about having them since I'm more keen on talking to people in real life, like physically. And Kestrel changed that for me, making me realize maybe having online friends aren't as bad as originally thought. Also, Kestrel made me realize the identities of almost all my OCs, since she is part of the LGBTQ community. And what she told me was that not only my OCs are intersex, but bigender as well. And the definition of bigender is exactly what it says it is, identifying as both male and female. Exactly fitting my definition of a male-female mix. From the moment we met, to the artwork and edits we made of each other's OCs, to our OC romances and family, and everything in between. My friendship with Kestrel is without a doubt one of the greatest friendships of my life, and a friendship I strive to keep going from here on out. And to Kestrel, whenever you are watching this, you are more than just a best friend to me. You are a true dear friend. That's all for episode 16, everyone. I honestly have to say, I have my doubts on whether to make this episode or not, because my friendship with Kestrel is just so close. Like, as close as you can make a friendship. But I knew deep down in my heart, it had to take a lot of mental strength for me to do an episode like this. And I have to say, I think it turned out better than I expected. If you all enjoyed this episode, definitely feel free to leave a like and share this with your loved ones. Please feel free to spread the message about this incredible friendship of mine. And for those of you who are new to the channel and would like to join this journey of mine, then please consider subscribing to join the Blue and White Angel Brethren today. And hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release new content. And check out my other videos as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day or night whenever you are watching this. And until we meet again, my name is Lord Nicolina. Be strong, stay positive, and God bless. Bye!